Hi, hello, hello, hello.
Hello, family.
Salamu alaikum.
Salam alaikum. Wait,
Salamu alaikum.
Salamu alaikum.
Marhabak. Marhabbekum.
Mahabekum.
Yes. Hi, Wendy, the first one.
Hi, Wendy. We are back. We're so excited to be with you guys. We hope that you enjoyed your holiday. We hope that you guys ate a lot of food, got to spend some time with your family, or traveled the world like our beautiful
أحمد التجاني. كل سنة وانتم طيبين. عام سعيد، واتمنى 2024 تجي بخير وفير لكم في كل الاتجاهات، وتكون فيها سلام، يكون فيها سلام في كل العالم. Hi, I just said in Arabic that Happy New Year, and I'm hoping that 2024 will bring peace and bring you all the happiness, the joy, anything that you dreamed of.
Yes, that and a whole bag. That
Yes.
and a whole bag of chips.
Yes.
We have had I didn't have much eventful. I didn't have a eventful holiday season. I was at home, as you could hear. I'm sick, but
She sound like that.
you guys will know.
Maya's sick.
I'm not sick. I'm getting over it. But at least y'all know I'm gonna talk slower today. Okay? So today is Mental Health Thursday, and as you saw from our posts today, this morning and this afternoon, our focus today is gonna be on balance. Mental health balance. So before we get started today, I know everybody is wanting to know, Hajir, how was Japan?
ونحن كمان بنحبك يا صباح، فرح، عمر، كلكم everyone that joined us. السلام عليكم. الليلة حنتكلم عن الصحة النفسية تاني يوم الخميس. الصحة النفسية Mental Health Awareness Thursday. Today we are going to talk about balance. كيف تعادل balance معادلة كيف تعادل and balance things in your life. تعادل حاجات في حياتك. Maya is gonna start and I'm gonna say it in Arabic.
Well, first I said, how was your trip?
Maya said, how is my trip? رحلة اليابان. I'm gonna talk about Japan.
Oh my gosh, shouldn't leave
This
that.
is need a whole day. This is not just a small thing to talk about, but to make it fit with our mental health. One thing I noticed that everyone there is calm. I don't know if it's because of the environment. First of all, Japan is technology is out of this world. Like technology, التقنيات out of this world. It's clean, نظيفة.
Nadifa.
Clean.
Yes.
You can get from one city to the second one in matter of minutes. They have something they call the bullet train. أو القطر bullet is a طلقة. رصاصة. It's not normally. It's not a good thing because you use it to kill people. But the way the bullet transfer is fast, right?
Right.
So they say, "Oh, you're like a bullet." So they call it the bullet train, and that takes you from one city to the second in matter of minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
So we took the bullet train from Tokyo to Kyoto. So basically, like flying 5 hours or whatever, they did it in less than 2 hours.
Oh wow.
From one city to the second is 12 minutes. 12 minutes.
Oh wow.
And it's like fast. So
Did it feel like it was fast?
not really. I mean, it's so smooth. Even the elevator there. I don't know if I'm just I was ready to come home, honestly, but it was like clean. The air quality is clean. They care about the environment very much. So there is recycling. There is not a lot of trash can. And I learned that's because when there is an attack, a bomb happened in Japan, and they were afraid of people using the trash can to put bombs. So they put away all the trash can.
Oh,
There's
wow.
not a lot of trash can.
Oh, wow.
There's only designated areas. But they have, when they have a trash area, you will find actual recycle, one for paper, one for plastic, one for food, one for, we have the recycle here, but if you open the recycle bin in the US, they all go in the same area.
Yeah.
It's not divided. So the air quality is good. It's like you walk and you just see beautiful nature anywhere.
Yeah.
Green everywhere. Do you know that they have garden on top of like a 20-story
Like rooftop
building,
gardens.
rooftop gardens.
Oh, wow.
A lot of rooftop gardens, a lot of trees, and it's just beautiful. But here I want to say how life could change so fast. You know, we were in Tokyo. Then we heard on the news, I got a lot of phone calls from my friends talking about, are you guys okay? And I'm like, what is happening? I didn't know they were an earthquake, zilzal.
Zilzal.
So the earthquake destroyed, it was a 7.6,
Yeah.
which is really high.
Very
It
high.
destroyed places, roads, killed so many people. Then we got in an airplane. We flew, like we were supposed to leave 4:50 p.m. It was a little bit of delay. So we left 5:15, 5:20, and at 5:40, 2 airplanes crashed and it burned. So 5 people died and it was just a catastrophe.
Yeah.
They shut the airport for hours after that. So we just left. I think we were the last airplane to leave. In that sense, I felt so lucky. And it's like, I told them, it felt like when you watch those action movies and you always see that al-batal,
The what?
al-batal, the main character in the movie
Okay.
never dies, right? And you see him, you see like a disaster happening,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh my God, they're dead, and then they come walking out. Slow motion. I need to do a movie like that. But anyways, we left. So I'm imagining it in my head, our airplane just got on the air right there, and then move the 2 ones that crashed. And it was one of them was one of an airplane that brought some assistance to the earthquake survivors, like the people who were in the earthquake. So it's not, I mean, it was a very good trip, but the ending was, it's filled with
It's like surreal. Almost.
yeah, surreal. Like it's an almost near death experience. I didn't experience it, but I could have. Like 20 minutes could keep you from being in the middle of a disaster or being grounded, staying there at the airport and not being able to come back home. So it was, I don't know. It's like wherever I go, things happen. I mean, enough. I need to stop. كيف يا آدم؟ كيفكم؟
Hi, Adam.
Hi. So anyways, the trip was mentally fulfilling because I got to experience different culture. I like to experience different things, but I was so tired. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not fit. I said it in one of the video that if you are young and able, travel when you're young, honestly. And I know it's easy said than done because when you're young, you might not have enough money. You'll be still working and making your future, finishing your college or getting a job. So it's not easy to travel. But if you can do it, because especially Japan, those people don't, like, that's why they're so skinny. They walk everywhere. They
Don't make me
walk.
laugh.
Yeah. They're like taking trains and bicycle. They have bicycle parks.
What?
Like a parking lot.
Oh my! Oh
I
yeah!
sent you
Oh
picture.
yeah, you did, and I did post it on TikTok. So TikTok family, please go. Through
Yeah,
the
post
video.
it on Facebook also because they have a whole parking garage for bicycles.
That's crazy.
They have bicycles with like for moms and dads who have kids. You know how here we have like
The
it's so
three-seater?
cute, the 3-seaters. Almost every bicycle would have like a car seat or a seat for a child, and then they have baskets on the front, which you see that some places.
Yeah.
But this is like everywhere, and you will see people like walking. I don't think I will live in Japan. I'm gonna be honest with you all. If you know me, I got so used to riding my car and not doing a lot of walking. You are forced to do it because to get from one spot, you go upstairs. Oh my God, the stairs that I climbed, I don't want to ever see a stairs in my life.
But they're not just any stairs. These stairs that you climb, they were made by hand.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So people built these stairs like
I
blood, sweat,
don't
and tears.
understand. Yeah, blood, sweat, and tears. And I don't understand how they call it. The one I sent you, they call it the 1,000. It's like amud. But it's 10,000. It's actually 10,000. But it feels like 10 million, honestly. And the fact that they build it on top of, like, it was nothing. So they built the stairs, the whole shrine, and the scenery. It's like you go up, like, until you feel like your ears bobbing.
So like up a mountain.
It's like up a mountain. You climb, and it's so safe. And then you see. I mean, it was just beautiful. But it's much needed because in every spot you'll find an area to relax. They have scents that you burn. It's an offering. You can do it for a religious reason, or you can do it just to smell it. It is so good. It makes you relax. I mean, you're just forced to relax.
Right. Which is good. Like, I feel like, in the U.S., it's just so, like, go, instant, that sometimes we don't take the time to, like, inner reflect.
Yeah.
And relax, because we're always on the go. So the fact that you got the chance to experience and you acknowledge that experience is good.
But one of the things that why I can't live in Japan, beside walking, those people are so quiet. You're not allowed to. It's not like it's. You don't talk. I was like the loudest person, and my girls felt like they're like, "Shh, mom." Like I'm not loud. I be talking like that, but it's still loud. Like I'm talking softly. They're like, "No, do you hear?" People hold the whole conversation, and you don't hear them. We are like so loud here.
Yeah.
You hear everybody's conversation in a train, right? In a train, you are supposed to be quiet on your phone, listening to music. I listen to 2 books. That's one of the advantage. One of my Audible books.
Oh, wow.
I finished Purple Hibiscus. Please read that. It's a very good story. And then the second story, it was The Wind in My Hair. It's from Iran. They used bicycle more because they respect nature. Yes, they do, Umar. Yes. Sorry, I'm glancing at the comment now. So yeah, they do use the bicycle. They respect nature. They don't want to make a huge mess. And everything they do, you will feel like, even when they build roads, you will see grass. And trees and everything in between. But it gives you time because you're sitting in a train. It's very good for the environment. You're not using a lot of exhaust pipes. And here, like for example, in New York, so many cars. It's a big city.
Yeah.
Tokyo is a big city. And there's traffic, don't get me wrong. But people use the train more than they use cars.
Wow.
We used Uber maybe 2 times because I got so tired. I told them I couldn't even feel my feet. So I'm like, I'm done. Checked out. This is not done. So people don't use a lot of taxis and Uber. They're there and you use them in a place where there is no transportation. Repost my info. I went to the yesterday over mental health and they just told me what. Okay, Edward. Read the comments. I think he wrote a comment up there.
Let's see. Edward said, please repost my info. I went to the FBI yesterday over mental health and they just told me what. crime was committed. Edward, what do you mean?
What you mean, Edward? Can you tell us, can you write your comment? What happened? Did you have a mental breakdown or what happened? Please write the comment again so we can read it and respond to it. So finding that balance until Edward write the comment and until we see the other comment. Yes, it is Japan planet. It's Kawkab al-Yaban for real. And we only saw 3 cities. We saw Tokyo, Kyoto, and the girls was like, it's not Kyoto, it's Kyoto. So they taught me how to say, like, when you say the vowels, so Osaka. Like you divide it like that.
Okay.
Then
So you don't say Osaka?
yeah, like Osaka, but you say Osaka, like how to say it, Osaka.
Okay.
Kyoto. Yeah,
Okay.
Tokyo.
See, I'm
So
from Texas.
there are so many other cities that we didn't visit. We didn't go to Hiroshima. Its history, but it's a whole day trip. So, I mean, definitely it's a place that you want to take more than 10 days to go to, and you want to pace yourself. They had the Botanic Garden, and we posted some where they use the nature. Like here, we do have Botanic Garden, we have the Bush Garden, and other nature, but it's like man-made, let's say it.
Right.
So their Botanic Garden, they use the things from the nature to make it light up. Like they have an area where when the birds sing, it makes music, light music.
Oh, wow, yeah.
The bird move, you will see the movement on a tree, and it's only happen at night. And then there is areas like a big egg that you touch, and with your touch, with your hand, it changed the color, it changed things. So, I mean, definitely you don't have to go to Japan if you can't go to Japan, but find areas and just try to enjoy it. And the mental, when we talk about the mental balance, it is not something, everybody's mental balance is different.
Yes.
What makes me balanced mentally is not going to be the same as what makes Maya balance.
Right.
For me, like music, nature, like smelling fresh, like cut grass or some weird stuff that makes me like really, it balances me.
Yeah.
One thing that I can't do is meditate. I can't do that. The girls we were in like the bamboo. It's like a whole like area where you walk through, like it's a hike, and I don't hike. Everybody knows me. That's where people get killed. I don't hike. No, I don't hike. I don't do
I
that.
don't either, so don't.
But I did, because you don't feel like you're hiking. You still see the city and you see people, and it's like, I don't know, I just felt safe.
Yeah.
It felt safer to do that. But the girls are like, try to unplug and just enjoy and close your eyes and breathe. And I was like doing this. And you see one of the picture, Malaz was taking a picture, and she said, Mom, just close your eyes and take it all in. I just did for 1 second, and I felt like, oh no, it's not for me. Thank you. I tried it though.
Right.
So,
and not everybody
and that's what
can
matters.
Not everybody can meditate. You know, it's different. So our TikTok family, Edward said, I went through a mental breakdown, text CBS television, and they talked back. And I can prove it. It's all in a text. And what was on C, I text and said was going to kill. What?
I don't know what's happening, but it's so anyways, continue with your mental balance.
Yes. So just like Hajir said, not everybody's mental balance is the same. And a key point of the reason why we're talking about this is you have to know what works for you.
Yeah.
And this is it's easier said than done to figure out what works for you. And I'm still learning that in my process of my mental health balance.
Yeah.
But one of the things that Hajir told me a long time ago was to accept the things that are happening and stop trying to fix it. And she told me this, I don't know, I think it was like the second year that I met, like, no, the second year of us knowing each other, and she was on the TSO, and I was, like, having a bad day. She asked me, she was like, are you having a bad day? And I was like, no. She was like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, nothing. But that's one of the biggest things. Letting the things go that we can't control. And if you're like me, you're like, I always feel like I have to control everything because I know it'll be done right.
Yeah.
If I control it.
Yeah.
But we have to separate. And we can't control everything. Things happen to us in our life, and we have to deal with the consequences, or we have to deal with the blessings that come along with it. Either way. But letting go of the things and trying to hold on to things that attack you or weigh you down, that's going to be your biggest way for you to gain your mental balance. And it's important because if you don't have mental balance, if you're not able to, what's the word? Differentiate. What's the word?
What are you trying to do? I don't know what you're
What's the
trying to
word?
do. I don't know what you're trying to do.
Differentiate. Differentiate. Anyways,
Okay,
if you can't decipher,
move on,
if you can't decipher from what you're trying to control and how you're going and how you can, what you're trying to control and what you're trying to get done, like in a process, it's going to be very difficult. So mental balance can start something as simple as, like I said, letting go of the things that you can't control. You can't control what happens to other people. You can only control your controllables.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Arafa said, thank you, Nuruddin, Arafa, and Sabah. Sabah was asking what language they speak. For a minute, I got confused. They speak Japanese. So, they taught me how to say good morning, and like the same like Ohio, the state, but it's not Ohio. Yeah.
Ohio?
Yeah, that's like Malaz. I had a video. I sent it to the video. So their language, they are proud of their language. They don't speak. It's not like I noticed when I went to Turkey. The Turkish people speak their own language. They speak Turkey, but they're not willing to translate. They want you to learn the language, which I told them, I'm here for 10 days. I am not going to learn a whole new language. But you should have like translation to like the road sign and everything.
Right.
You're not going to see this problem in Japan. You will see Japanese and you see English, because English is basically everybody, not everybody, but most people speak English. So they also use Google Translate a lot. So when we took the 2 times that we took the Uber, we would Google Translate English to Japanese, and it did translate it, and you show it to them, and the driver used the same thing. He will communicate with us. My girls know a couple like where they communicate with them, and it sounded so cute, and they're like they speak so soft. It's like, I don't think I can survive there because I'm a loud person. So, but I learned to like respect and try my best. And that's all you need to do. So, hi, Ahmed. Hello, everyone. Hello, Muhammad. Hi, everyone. So anyways, what else?
So we are going to give 6 tips. These are 6 quick tips. And we can add on them as we go, or you can add on them. So our first tip is to, number 1, try to relax and reduce stress, which is very hard.
Yeah.
Especially if you're just a built stress ball like myself.
Yeah.
Okay. And it might be hard for you to relax or meditate, but find things that calm you down, like eating ice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a good one.
No.
That's what I did. The next one is, find ways to learn to be creative. If that means if you like to draw, poetry, write music. We had so many people who submitted poetry or art for our contest.
Thank you. First of all, thank you for everyone. شكرا للناس اللي رسلوا لنا التالنت بتاعتهم. We got a lot of submission and we will announce the winner soon. But if that's something help you, it's a coping mechanism, don't stop.
Yeah.
Like write
Yeah.
songs, poem,
Yeah.
draw. It doesn't have to be good. Not everyone have to understand. Like what if you don't think it's good, it's represent you. Somebody will like it.
Exactly. And you might not think nobody's gonna like it.
Yeah.
But you won't know until you do it. Okay. So our next one is what Hajir was just talking about. Spend time in nature. Spend time outside. Take deep breaths. I don't know if you guys remember, but in October we had some videos where we were at a park.
Yeah.
And the fall leaves were beautiful. And Hajir
Susan, قلت أشرح شوية. She said explain more. Talk a little bit about the poem, about the coping mechanism, or the first one. أشرح شوية عن الأولى ولا الثانية?
Try to relax and reduce stress.
So try to relax and reduce stress. المحاولة هي محاولة. At the end of the day you try.
Yeah.
And it might not work the first time. ممكن ما تنجح معاك المرة الأولى. For me, I tried it and I know it doesn't work for me. Like meditating and trying to de-stress. De-stress meaning if listening to music will help you. I just realized that listening to audiobook helped me. Reading used to be my thing. I used to read a lot. كنت بحب أقرأ الكتب. Read. كتب, books. I used to read a lot of books. But I can't focus anymore. Like seriously, when I try to read, my mind just goes everywhere.
Yeah.
So what I do now is I use the Audible, like Audible, like audio books, الكتب المسموعة. بعدين في أصوات, like for example, Viola Davis, her book Finding Me, her voice is so descriptive.
Right.
بتشرح الكتاب بتقرأه بطريقة بتأثر فيك انت لما تسمعها and relax you, تخليك ترتاح. Will Smith, for example, his voice, I listen to him driving, his book, but it's like, it's not a relaxing thing.
Yeah.
It's just like
irritating?
So, not irritating. No, sorry, Will Smith. I don't mean you're irritating, but it wakes you up. So I use that to like wake up and focus.
Okay.
So find what will help you, function. Just يعني ممكن كتاب يخليك ترتاح نفسيا وكتاب يخليك تكون متوتر. Some books, she's looking at me like,
yeah, I
some
think
books
I know
will
what she's
irritate
saying.
you.
Oh,
like,
yeah, they will.
And I have those books. I listen to them because you have to hear them and you like the topic, but it's not a place for relaxation. I did enjoy a spa. That's one thing I did do. I went and I spent like almost 4 hours. I don't know how I did it because I normally get bored. I am one that when I get a massage, 10 minutes into the massage, I am bored. I'm like looking at the clock, like, are you gonna be done soon? Like seriously. And then my mind goes into the list of the things that I have to do. Oh, I need to go wash. So I start to ground myself, like talk to myself. I'm like, stop. When I feel my thoughts start to like go somewhere else, I reground. I bring myself back.
Yeah.
And even for 10 minutes, it is not easy. It's not easy.
It's not. It's very, very hard to like move yourself back. Sorry.
Azalea said kickboxing or some type of martial arts. Getting a massage. Yep, good job. So I used to do like the kickboxing on the Wii, which is not the same. But
I mean, it's good exercise.
it is good, but yeah. So like just find that balance.
Yeah.
Try different things, except for the things that harm you. Drugs, drinking, things that you know they're not good for you.
Right.
I will try anything, honestly. Like, say meditate. Okay, I'll try it. And I tried it once, twice, 3 times. But I found I am not a patient person.
Yeah, me neither.
So don't feel bad. Like, don't let people make you feel like, oh, everybody can do meditation, everybody can relax. No. I'm not gonna feel bad because I can't do something. I will find something that works for me.
Yeah.
And so find a way to learn and be creative. تحاول تلقى حاجة تتعلم بها حاجة جديدة, to learn something new.
Right.
Everybody has creativity. Honestly, everybody does.
In some way.
In some way or another. You might not be a singer, a poet writer, a book writer, or you color, but do what you can. Like just sit down, write your thoughts. It doesn't have to make sense.
That's actually a really big, helpful, tip. Write out your day. When you come home and you're stressed out, take out a pen and paper and just put it all on paper.
Yeah.
And you would be amazed of what can happen after you've put it all on paper and you close the book.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of therapists and psychiatrists, a lot of them do things like that. They tell you to put it all on paper, close the book, and walk away. Let it go. So
Edward and everyone here, we're talking about having a mental health break. I was just telling Maya earlier, do we ever heal? Like, this is one of questions that my girls think I need to go to therapy. Because when you have trauma, you need to process that in order for you to be okay or to heal. Right. I don't agree with what they say. I believe in therapy. I think everybody can benefit from therapy, but therapy doesn't have to be traditional, sitting in a couch or a chair and talking to someone.
Right.
Because not everyone could get you.
Right.
So use your time to talk to a friend, like maybe confine on someone you truly trust and not everyone.
Yeah.
Because sometime you might share your vision, your dreams, or your fears with the wrong person who is going to use it against you or use it to break you. So at some point you have to find, like if you find someone you can trust, okay. If not, pen and paper. Speak. Like do the I sit down and I open the Google like document, right? And I put the text to speech and I just talk to it. At the end of the day, when I look at what I said with my accent, sometimes it's like I'm reading it and I'm like, what the heck? What did I mean? What did I say?
Right.
What did I want to say here?
But you let it out. That's the
But
point.
you let it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not holding on to what's hurting you.
Yeah. So therapy, it doesn't have to be traditional way. And don't think because you spoke to a therapist or you wrote it down or you did this or that, it's gonna heal you.
Right.
Because some things might still be fresh. And when I talk about things that happened to me, I still cry. And nothing wrong with that. So if crying, letting it out, just, whatever you feel is going to make you better. And day after day, like if you say it today and it hurt 100 times, tomorrow it's gonna hurt 99.
Yeah.
And you're gonna say it the day after, it's gonna be a little less every day.
It's a process.
It's a process.
But you have to trust that you can get through that process.
Trust the process.
She tells me that all the time.
That's what I said to Maya, and that's what I'll say to all of you. You have to trust the process. Yes, forgive, but not forget.
Yeah.
Azelia said, forgive, but not forget. We say that all the time, and it might sound like, what do you mean? Forgiving is for yourself.
Yeah.
Forgetting is you're letting go. And I don't forget, because if you forget, you're bound to repeat the same mistake. So don't forget how people, and most of the time, people don't forget how people make them feel.
Yeah.
I can forget the exact word that they say to you. There's a saying that people may forget what you said to them or what you did to them, but they will never forget how you make them feel. So just, forgiving is part of the healing process.
Right.
You forgive for you, and you keep going.
But a key point that we talked about last month during one of our mental health Thursdays was letting go of those people.
Yeah.
Forgive and forget and let go.
Yeah.
People, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them.
Yeah.
And a big part of your mental health is letting go of toxic people. Toxic people.
Yeah.
Okay? And you might say, oh, this is my only friend. This is my only uncle, my only auntie, or my only dad, my only mom, or whatever. But you have to let them people go, because those type of people will just make it worse.
Yep.
Make it worse. And listen, in my short 31 years of life, I've learned the hard way of what happens when you don't let go of the wrong people, and the harm that it causes yourself and the people in your life. Because it's very hard. But there has to be some point in your life when you decide, well, this isn't working.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that's what we say to you every day. And I know it might sound repetitive and might sound like broken record, but you gotta hear it all the time.
Yeah.
You gotta hear it every day, and you have to do it. And when you do it, you will find your way. Like, if there is no way out of any situation, make it. Cut those trees, break those barriers, use your fingers to dig and make a hole and be a squirrel or whatever you have to be. I mean,
not a squirrel.
Yeah, climb the tree.
Yeah.
There is so many things that you can do to get yourself out of any situation. It might not be easy, and like we said at the beginning, it might cause you blood and sweat or whatever. But at the end of the day, you will be able to get out. So Adam says, I'm Sudanese, but right now living in Saudi. Assistant professor of business administration. Follow your page months ago. Thank you, Adam. Actually, really good page. I appreciate you. Your English is very clear. Your program is very useful. I appreciate you so very much, Adam.
Thanks, Adam.
And thank you for being here. I truly appreciate every and each one of you, because we're doing this together. This is our mental health therapy.
Yeah, this is for us too.
This is for you guys and for us too. And like, honestly, don't feel like there is. I know sometimes it does feel like there is no light at the end of the tunnel. I felt like that so many times in my life, but there is. It's there. You might not see it from where you stand. Just think of this tunnel as there is twists and turns. And maybe you are right there at this corner. And when you just make a small maneuver, you'll be able to see the light. It could be in a different angle, or it may be in like zigzag all the way there. Just keep going. Whatever you do, don't stop.
Yeah.
Keep moving. And they say, what do they say? Like, if you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. If you can't crawl, scoot. Whatever you do, don't stay still. Don't stand in your place. So,
and this is why I love you, Hajir, because like, we haven't talked about it on the show yet, but October was a very breakthrough month for me in my life. I haven't had many breakthroughs, but October was a really big eye-opener and breakthrough for me.
Salamat Noura.
Because of Hajir. So, having to see that light at the end sometimes is so dark.
Yeah.
That you just keep running in circles, and you just be like, I'm trying, but you just don't want to see what you have to do.
Yeah.
You have to let go of the things that hold you, that hurt you, that put those negative insights in you. And once you do that, listen to me, guys. Once you do that, your life, your outlook on life will change.
Yeah. The
things that once you thought made you happy, you're going to realize that, what? That was kind of toxic. Yeah. Like I worked in corporate America where it was all about a goal, right?
Yeah.
Gotta get this, gotta get this. You know, it's like a rat race all the time. Same will. And then that's what I thought brought me joy.
Yeah. Maybe it did at
no,
that time.
No, it didn't. It hurt me.
Yeah.
Because you would always ask me, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I'm about to cry.
Yeah. No, don't. I mean, it's okay. If you want to cry, cry. But it's like...
I can see it now. I couldn't see it.
Yeah. But again, I don't want people to feel like don't regret what you've done because it was right at that moment. Yeah. Like some things, it's like a building block. So you had to step on this in order for you to get to this, the next level. So sometimes this is all you had available, or this is all you knew at that time.
Yeah.
Because remember, one of the saying that if we knew what we know now back then, a lot of things will change.
Yeah.
But you are who you are today because of the scars, because of the experience, because of the road that you walked. So it is truly like a fact, like when you say you have to walk in this person's footsteps to know where they come from, how is their life and all of that. So this is an honest truth. You might not know what I've been through because you have never been in my shoes and never walked the path that I did. Yeah. And I wouldn't be who I am today if it's not for everything that happened to me. So sometimes even the bad thing that happened to us, they're good things in disguise, right? Or made you who you are. Yeah. Do I want to get back and have the bad thing happen to me? Nope, I don't want to. Right. But I might be a different person or be somewhere else if the things that happened to me did not lead me to where I am right now. And we could sit and feel bad for ourselves all day long. That's not going to change the past. But you have to think about from this point what I'm going to do. Like you have to see the vision from today and see where you want to go tomorrow.
Yo, I just missed her so much.
I miss you too. Yeah, but no, again, I said that many times. I said it in the book. I'm going to say it again. If you keep looking back at the past, you will never see the future. Yeah. So look at the back, at the past, to use it so you don't fall for the same people, the same mistake. You don't do the same, repeat the past. Yeah. That's the only way. That's the only reason you should look at your past. But don't sit there and try to think, what if I did? Could have, should have, would have. Yeah. Nope, that's not going to help you.
Let it go.
Let it go. And sometimes it's easy said than done. But
it's so easier said than done.
It is easy to say it, but it is possible. Like, I do still sit there and think about so many things, decisions that I made, and it turned bad and it affected me right now. It's going to affect my future and everything. But if I sit there and simmer and just keep thinking about it, I'm not going to go nowhere. Yeah. So just, period. Move on.
Move forward.
Move forward.
Move forward.
All right, next.
So, our next one is connect with others.
Hi, Ibrahim. Hi, Noura. كيفكم? Connect with others.
Which we just talked about. Finding that person that you trust, that you can confide in, that you can express what's going on and how you feel.
Yeah.
Even if it's just hopping on our Facebook Live, TikTok Live, Instagram Live, YouTube Live. Even if it's just coming on here and saying hi or asking a question, connecting with others is helpful.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Our next one is look after your physical health. Like Hajir said in one of her daily motivations.
Yeah.
It's full circle. So you can't just want a mental balance and not take care of your physical balance, okay?
Yeah.
It has to be equal. You're like a scale on both sides. You got to be even on both sides. So you have to take care of your physical and your mental health. And the last one is, which would be difficult for some people, which is try to improve your sleep.
I'm going to tell you that's difficult for me right now. if you don't get enough rest, enough sleep, you're going to be miserable. Your brain cells, like honestly,
they'll feel like they're fried.
yeah, your memory is not going to improve. You are going to forget, to be forgetful. Since 2006, I take medication to sleep. Like I take sleeping medication. And the doctor was talking to me at some point and she said like, you can't, like you continue, we have to increase the dose for you to be able to sleep. And this is going to affect your memory. But then again, she said, if you don't sleep, will affect your memory. So it's a loss-loss situation.
Wow.
And try to like use aromatherapy, relaxation, put like sounds, brown noise, do this, do that.
White noise,
brown noise. Oh, brown noise is better than white noise.
I don't know what brown noise.
Malaz got me into brown noise. You put it and it's like, you know how the white noise is like static? The brown noise is a little bit different. So try that.
I'm gonna look that up.
Look that up.
Brown noise.
Yep. And there is the white noise. There is the brown noise.
I have to listen to like water.
Yeah. Some people listen to waters. What is working for me now is I put the audiobooks. Some voices are very soothing. So I'm listening, and you will listen to the same chapter, and then I put my alarm, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever time you think it will put you into a deep sleep.
Oh, for it to stop.
Yeah, and then it will stop. Like if you use your phone, any phone, like the Apple, I know you can go on your clock, your alarm, and you put a timer. A timer, not just a regular timer. You have to go in the setting.
Oh yeah,
and choose.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Choose for it. That if you guys don't know, you can actually choose that the timer will stop everything playing.
Yeah, like under screen time.
Under screen time.
Yeah.
So I put like 40 minutes, and I put the audiobook, or you can put the brown noise or any kind of noise on your phone, on YouTube,
yeah, I'm gonna
or whatever.
invest in that.
And once you start listening, it actually, I kind of feel like my body is getting relaxed, and you just, I close my eyes very hard. Yeah. And then it has to be dim. For me, it has to be really dark.
Yeah, me too.
I put like the, invest into like blackout shades. I turn everything off except that like book. So after like 40 minutes, it turned off by itself, and I like sleep. When I wake up in the middle of the night, I just turn it back on, and I put like 30 more minutes or whatever. So sleeping is one of the things that will improve your mental health also. And it is easy said than done. If you see me now, I can't even keep my eyes open. Like I'm still jet lagged. What makes you sleep, Azalea?
She said if I take out a book to read, my eyes shut on me immediately.
You know what? that used to be the case when I was in college.
It's hard.
When we sit down and study for a test, reading like academic books put me to sleep. I used to like open my book and start studying, and I'm done. I'm sleepy. But reading an actual physical book, it's not going to make you asleep. Maybe some people it does. It relaxes them. But for me, it's like you have to have the light on to read, or have that small reading light. I can't do that. So I dim everything, and I put the noise. So whatever you do, whatever works for you, find out, try, experiment on ways that it will help you sleep. Set a time. Like when you take melatonin, for example, melatonin is the natural chemical that balance, that regulate the sleep awakeness cycle in your body. It's called melatonin. They do have that over-the-counter medication, and you can take it. It's very safe. It's not addictive. You can take it for a week to help regulate your sleep. The 5 milligram work for most people. but you have to set a time.
Yeah.
Like you sleep at 10 p.m. every night, so you take it 15 minutes before 9:45, and you have to lay down and get ready.
Right.
And it doesn't work the same day. It's not a magic pill.
Right.
So you have to give your body time for the melatonin to build up in your system, and then you will regulate your sleep. And you can stop at any time. So Sadiq, you're welcome. But so the melatonin will help. Taking a hot bath. A lot of people say when they take a hot bath before they sleep, it makes me awake. Personally,
Really?
if I shower before bed, nope, I'm done. I shower early in the day, but
okay.
if I shower right before I sleep, I'm wide awake.
Oh, wow.
I'm ready to party
Showering puts me to sleep.
or exercise or whatever. But if showering help you, do it. Some people drink green tea or chamomile.
That never worked. I tried it. Doesn't work for me. Chamomile? No. I tried the sleepy time tea. Nope. Don't work.
Sleepy time tea make me awake.
Exactly.
So
Awakey tea.
Awakey tea. Yeah. They have some teas that help. They have people do some rituals like putting like chamomile or lavender or some scents that put them to sleep.
Yeah.
If that works for you, try it. It might work. Give it a try, and please don't try something one day and say nope, it didn't
work for me.
No, keep trying. Give it at least a week.
Yeah, it takes 7 days to develop a habit.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gotta give it a full week before you give up.
Yeah, some people might need more than a week.
True.
Like me, hard-headed ones. You need like 2 weeks, 10 days. So whatever time your body needs to adjust and change the habits. Habits are habits for a reason.
Right.
Like you keep doing the same thing, and then it will become a habit.
Right. It's hard to break bad habits, and it's hard to gain new habits.
Yep. But it's not impossible.
Is that you have to work at it, and you have to want to break those bad habits and create healthy habits.
Yeah.
Sleeping properly, having the right people in your life, using your creative tools and gifts, and using them, for goodness. All those things take time for you to develop, and sometimes it takes time for you to find those things within yourself.
Yeah.
But once you do, put them to good use.
Yep. Yeah.
Even if it's as simple as writing a post on your Facebook, uplifting others, asking somebody, how are you?
Yeah.
Or giving yourself daily affirmations, putting sticky notes all over your walls, all over your windows, and or things like that. Whatever you can do to uplift yourself, do it.
نورة قالت بتنوم بالرادي. نورة, she used the radio to sleep. My mom used to do that, Nura. Oh, my dad also. And that used to bother me. Now I'm sleeping just like you. I use the book, like a audio book, and it's just like the radio. But when I was in college, في السودان بننوم في الحوش. We sleep in the front yard. Like in Sudan, the houses have like a front yard. And
outside?
Yeah, there is like the house is in the middle, and then you have a front yard, and the wall. حيطة is the wall.
Okay.
Like Facebook wall. حيطة.
Okay.
حيطة الفيسبوك.
Okay.
So في السودان البيوت has like walls. حيطة. Make with bricks and some with like sand and dirt.
But there's no roof?
The roofs is in, like you have the house, the rooms and roof and everything. But in the front yard,
oh, I see what you're saying.
الحوش. حوش, say حوش.
Hush.
It's like the front yard.
Okay.
Like the حوش. وفي حيطة, wall. Wall. Then you have the حوش, front yard.
Hush.
And then the houses, like the rooms.
I see what you're saying.
So
like a deck.
Yeah, like a deck, yeah.
Okay.
So, but in the evening, people take the beds. سراير. Sarir is bed. So they take the beds in the front and بيرشوا الموية, like water, you splash like water, and it makes it gives you that smell. ريحة الطين.
Oh, like rain.
Say ريحة الطين.
ريحة
الطين. Yep. So the smell of I miss Sudan.
Like wet earth.
Yeah, like the wet like of the ground, like ريحة بتاعت الطين. So you rush that, and then you have a sarir, the bed, you have your sheets, and then the nice breeze. هوا habub.
Habub.
هوا سمح.
Hawa.
Like very good. Yeah.
سمح.
And بيكون الأسرة كلها راقدة. The whole family's laying there. You have your own bed and stuff. And then my mom will have the radio. Like this picture is so vivid, like in my memory. God rest her soul. And my dad. So she put هنا London. It's a radio station. And it has the news, like give you the world news. Then there is music come every now and then, like songs, Sudanese songs, different kind of songs, and they all sleep. Then like it's get quiet.
And you be the only one awake?
I'm the only one like twirling my finger. Hussein, Muhammad, كيفكم? Hi everyone. So it's like there is a lot of like good memories in like my childhood in Sudan and throughout like high school and stuff. But so the radio is like, now it wasn't a way for me to sleep. Like that would keep me awake. I'm like interested in hearing the news.
Right.
Like don't want to miss anything. Like, you know, you just like listening.
Right.
But now it's like, that's
It's
why.
part of your growth. You know,
Yeah.
people change.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
you might not have liked last year is what you're going to like this year.
Yeah.
You know, you just never know.
But then again, put something that is not going to get you interested in.
Right.
Like,
Or get you
wanted to
riled
know.
up.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
put something like
Don't
melatonin.
watch the news
Yeah.
when you go to sleep. Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you're watching, you know, the part
Boring
of the news where they
news.
start talking about the dogs that need wheelchairs, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Something that part of the news.
And
Is it?
don't watch stuff like that because that's gonna make you.
It's so
yeah.
funny because I used to watch a show called Life, and they used to play that. Anyways, but yes, if you're trying to sleep, make sure you're watching or listening to something that's soft and peaceful. That's
Yeah.
gonna put you in the mindset that you need. But the whole point of mental balance is having the things in your life that bring life to you.
Yep, the smell of rain. He's selling.
Yeah,
the smell of rain.
love the smell
Yeah,
of rain.
Yeah, especially in Sudan. If you haven't smelled ريحة الطين في السودان, you haven't lived.
I haven't
Honestly,
lived. One
yeah.
day I will.
Yes, hopefully everything would go well. Like before we end today, if you just joined us, you can listen to everything we said from the beginning once this life is over. And again, like we always say, you could be doing anything else with your day, but you chose to be with us, and we don't take this lightly. I hope we added something to your day today. And just remember, it's a journey.
Yeah.
It's you have to start. You have to start somewhere. If you didn't start yet, use today as your starting point. Make a change, even a small change, and it's a habit. Build up a new habit.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the hearts. Build on a new habit.
My heart's ain't
Every
working
day start. Every day is a new beginning.
Yeah.
You're awake, you're alive, you are here. So this is a new beginning.
Yeah.
And
this is a new year.
Yep.
So you have a whole new chapter, a whole new 365 days to make changes
Start
in
writing
your life.
your own book.
Start writing it.
Yeah.
And then turn the page of that book. Don't
Yep.
stay on that one page because you can only write so much on that page, okay?
Exactly.
So turn the page after you get done with that one and move forward, okay?
Yep. If it was a good page, turn it and keep going. If it was a good page, turn it, leave it in the past. Boop, 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 leave it in the past. But before we end, remember that there are people struggling in the world, in Sudan, in Ukraine, in Gaza. Just keep them in your mind. If you are in Sudan or Gaza or any place, Congo, any place that there is injustice, our hearts, thoughts, and prayers are with you. If you are somewhere where you can make a difference, even by sharing even by talking
Yeah.
about what is happening, contacting your officials, your representative. We're going to say this every day. We're not going to get tired of it. Do your best, do what you can, and just be the change that you want to see in the world. So, love you guys.
Oh, one more
Thank
thing,
you.
guys. So, don't forget, you can still register for the diversity speech that's happening tomorrow at 1
It's
o'clock.
online, yes.
It is virtual, so if you would like to join Hajir in her virtual diversity speech, she'll be talking about breaking barriers, which is so important. Please, I will repost the link right after the live. Go in there and register. We love you. Thank you so much for sharing, and commenting, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Love you.
Bye.